Good day, Aquarius viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your awesome energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new videos. I am shuffling for the overall energy for the Aquarius collective and their greatest good for November 2024. Now remember, this is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Shuffling for the overall energy for Aquarius for 2024. Spirit, what does the Aquarius collective need to know for their greatest good? Thank you. Well, can I have one more, Spirit? What does the Aquarius collective need to know for their greatest good? They need to know. Thank you. Okay, so you are... I feel like you are seeking some kind of respite or rest of some kind. I feel like 2024 has been quite a year for you. You've been going through a lot, and there's been a lot of things that need to be healed in your life on all bases. I'm hearing mentally, physically, and spiritually. I feel like there's a lot of things that have gone down in on all bases. I feel like you might be losing some of your spiritual side. Maybe you haven't connected with your higher power lately. Maybe I feel like maybe something happened that has caused you to lose a little bit of faith in your higher power. You know, the standard questions of when you get hurt, like, why is this happening? I feel like everything's happening all at once. I don't understand. And it causes us to question our spirituality and our higher powers methods. And that's quite normal. So I feel like you might be going through a time such as that, where you are trying to find where you fit in spiritually. I feel like you're trying to heal from on all aspects, mentally, physically, healing your body, trying to be more healthy. Spiritually, maybe you are trying to reconnect with your higher power if you've lost, you know, that closeness. And I feel like emotionally, you are trying to be a little bit more introspective and maybe touch base with yourself and maybe visit your shadow self, because that's really where you need to start when you talk about healing, and especially spiritually. Because if you don't touch base with your shadow self, then it's like you can put and say the things and put into action some of the things, but you'll never really be healed if you don't look at that shadow self and understand why the things happened in your life, how you dealt with them, why they're suppressed. So some of you might be dealing with that, and you just might be seeking similar, I don't want to say refuge in like you want to go and seek help or go to an asylum, and maybe you do. Asylum, I just said. Spirit. Sometimes I wonder. Since asylum didn't come from me. I meant like help. Whew. But seek refuge in, like, you know, as far as going to a therapist or something along those lines. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe asylum came out of my mouth. But seeking refuge in maybe somebody. Maybe you have a friend. Maybe you're seeking like-minded individuals. Maybe you're trying to connect with people who have the same values and morals as you. Or maybe you are trying to open your mind up to different beliefs. Maybe you're going to a Buddhist temple to visit there because you want to find out more about how they they practice, or maybe you're just trying, I feel like you're just trying on different hats right now, trying to find where you fit in. Or maybe you don't want to just be closed off to one thing. Maybe you want to open yourself up to being open to receiving everybody and everything, as long as they have that same love as you do for other people. But it's like you're trying to find these people, but you know what? You don't have to work so hard to find them. Spirit's going to bring them to you. If you keep your energy up and your vibration up and going, then you are going to find those people, because the energy is going to attract them. So as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to be able to seek refuge in these people and to talk about things and lift the stigma off of other things, because I feel like you have a lot to share. You lived a lot of life and you want to share your experiences with people, but people who are willing to listen, people who care, who want to care, people who will learn from you, from your life experiences. So, and I feel like you are not just in the middle of healing, because I feel like there's always a healing process going on as being human beings, but you're a healer as well. You are able to connect with these people who need healing and share your stories and kind of erase some of the stigmas that other people might carry. And you can talk about these things like with ease, because you've been there, you experienced it. And if somebody like you can experience this and get through it and become who you are right now, then it sets like it just is a good example for somebody else who might be going through the same thing. It might give somebody courage. It might give somebody ideas to keep going, to live life, to keep going. Don't stop, because you have gotten through everything that you've gone through, and now you're radiant as the sun. All right, so I am going to move on to tarot. Asylum. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Since the 1940s? No. All right, so I am shuffling spirit for the overall, or I'm sorry, not the overall energy, for our Aquarius collective for November 2024. What do they need to know for their greatest good, Spirit? What does the Aquarius collective need to know? Thank you. Second time I dropped your card. What do they need to know for their greatest good, Spirit? What does the Aquarius collective need to know? Messages do they need to hear for November 2024? Can I have just one more to get this reading started, please? Thank you. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. So I feel like there's like a separation here. I feel like you are dealing with some thoughts. I feel like you have a lot of running through your head right now. And I feel like you need to focus. However, I feel like you don't know the whole story. And I know, being air signs, you like to have details, a lot of details to make decisions, to be able to move forward in a situation. You have to weigh all the pros and cons. You have to have the details. You want to know everything that you can before you make a decision. So your higher power is saying you have to open your mind and your heart to make the correct decisions for you to move on. And I feel like some of you might be closed-minded. Like I said, you guys might have separated from your higher power, and you need that healing, seeking refuge. But Spirit's saying you have to be able to keep it open-minded and open heart. If that's what you truly want, is to be guided, then you have to put away prejudices or prejudged notions of certain things and keep your mind open. And if you're manifesting things and you have to decide on things, situations, people, then it's an important time to ask questions, gain knowledge, and not just assume things. Ask the questions. Now, some of you, I feel like, might be traveling, might be planning a vacation, perhaps. I'm getting a lot of focusing on gaining knowledge. We also have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is working, but I feel like it's working, creating, but I also feel in this instance that it's investigating, trying to figure things out, weighing pros and cons, like I said, so you can make a right decision. You might be trying different things. Like I said, trying to find out what you like and what you don't. Keeping an open mind and seeing what works for you. But it's a decision. I feel like there's a decision that's coming up soon for you that you're going to have to make. But it's really got you. You're not sure what to do. I feel like it might be a big decision for some of you. Does it involve travel? Moving is what I heard. Maybe you're just trying to decide if you should move, or maybe if you want to move in with a partner, or maybe you're moving to be with a partner, or maybe you're moving jobs, switching jobs. Spirit, what else do we have for our Aquarius collective? Shuffling for Aquarius. Shuffling for Aquarius. Spirit, what does the collective, thank you. Oh, something has you blocked. Here, I was told to clarify that. There's something that has you clarifying for the Chariot in reverse, Spirit. Why the Chariot in reverse for our Aquarius collective? Why the Chariot in reverse for Aquarius? I'm getting there's a blockage or a standstill with something. It's like Knight of Swords, an aha moment. Something's going to occur to you that something's not moving forward, and that might kind of give you an indication like it's time to move on from something. Okay, let's see. There's going to be an opportunity coming in for you. You might feel like you're feeling unfair. Okay, so we have the Queen of... Well, there's a lot of swords here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is a very cold energy, very honest, blunt, gonna tell you the truth no matter what, but that comes off as cold and bitchy sometimes. So you might be coming off like this to people right now. I feel like there's an aha moment. There's an opportunity coming in for you to, I just heard, eradicate the blockage. So this blockage is, there's going to be an opportunity for you to move this blockage, but I'm not sure you're going to take it. You might not think that it's fair. You might not like the ideas behind it. I just don't feel like this is an opportunity that you're interested in with this Six of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like it doesn't interest you to take this opportunity that you see. But on the other hand, you're going to have this aha moment to figure out what you need to move forward from this energy that you're not digging. There's an energy that you don't like, and it all of a sudden comes to you like, I can't be here anymore. I can't do this anymore. I need to move on. Now, and that could have to do with work. It could have to do with a relationship. But there's something that you're like, I just don't need to be here. I don't want to be here. I feel like this is holding me back from something. There's other opportunities for me out there, and I can't just settle for this thing. I feel like there's some self-doubt here. Am I making the right decision to walk away? But I feel like you are clearing up some questions that you had. You're getting some answers from the questions that you had with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Because you feel like you're missing opportunities that were coming in for you by staying in this one place. You feel like you could have been moving forward, but you've missed opportunities by somehow feeling like you were held back. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the concluding message for our Aquarius Collective. Shuffling for the concluding message for the Aquarius Collective. What do they need to know for their greatest good? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? All right. So what do we have here? 44. Okay. We have, there's a piece of hair. We have wool. And it says, you are woven with an embrace, protected love, and the familiarity of finally being home. Your higher self chose this card because you need to be reminded that self-care comes in many forms. That's insane. Sometimes getting dressed in the morning is what you need to feel motivated, renewed, and powerful, while at other times it's standing your ground and saying no. When wool comes into your reading, it's to guide you to find self-care in the small moments of life. That can mean snuggling up in your favorite blanket or finding a quiet corner to dig into a beloved book for the 15th time. It could mean buying a little cabin in the woods somewhere off the beaten path, or heading home for a few days so your parents can hold you and tell you it will be all right. There are some places that just feel like home, and some things, such as a security blanket, that make you feel safe. Receiving this card is your sign that you need now more than anything else is feeling of something familiar. Wait before starting something new or making any decisions. Instead, seek out some time to reconnect with what once gave you a feeling of peace and ease. Making that decision. Don't make any decisions before you find out all of the pros and cons. Weighing things out. Not every decision has to be made right now. Make sure you find out everything before you go ahead and make that decision. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your awesome energy. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe and that notification bell that will let you know when I'm going live or posting new videos. All right, thank you. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.